Now, if you cannot handle being in the dark, stay up out of certain places, right? Don't play tug of war by yourself. There was a couch, and on the couch, I saw a couple of guys really going at it, hard and heavy.
Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get!
So more people are speaking out on Diddy, guys. It looks like we're basically getting a surviving P. Diddy at this point because the stories that I'm hearing are insane. Hey guys, it's Rob Morley. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back again with another video. If you have not subscribed, click that button, guys. It is daily and consistent content. Subscribe to the channel, click that button. It's just one click. Comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, send a super thanks. I would appreciate it. And let's get into this mess of a situation. So we're gonna start off with Lecrae, who is a very famous Christian rapper, boasting over 2 million followers on his own Instagram, and a lot of people do know him, you know, for his Christian related music. He has come out exposing some shocking Hollywood parties and what goes on at these parties. One of them was, I believe, a Diddy party, he goes on to say on his YouTube channel.
I've been to Jamie Foxx, I've been with Snoop, T.I., like I've been to lots of places. Here's what I'll say. There are people who will test you. There are people who will see how far your limits are. And if you're willing to take a step, then they'll take two. Lots of big names. There was an artist there who said, hey, Lecrae, around 1 a.m., make sure you're not here. And I was like, what?
And I will insert some clips to definitely let you guys know who this is about. But it is very scary what he talks about, how he was basically entering into this house and, you know, Snoop Dogg was there, P. Diddy was there, many other rappers that we know of was there, I believe Montana French was there, I believe. And, you know, there were just a lot of people there and he felt a very weird vibe in these places. He doesn't reveal this person's house or, you know, what person he was attending. He did say it was a Diddy party, but it wasn't Diddy's house or somebody else's house who's also very much in the industry. He said that he was told to leave at 1 a.m. because things turned very different.
Upstairs, I passed him up and I noticed that it wasn't just those two guys, it was more and more people just going at it. And it was like, yo, nephew, you might want to go into the other party because this cabana, we about to close it up. And they closed up the cabana and there was about 3 or 4 big name artists in there. And a whole bunch of ladies start walking in that cabana and a security guard stood in front of the door. Hey.
He refused to leave because he stated that, you know, he's not a little Christian boy. He knows about the life. He knows what he's about. He's not going to be afraid of nothing. What he goes on to see is multiple people, multiple men basically raw dogging each other in rooms. And were, you know, going hard at each other and just going left, right, and center, multiple orgies. Now, and that there were people there, you know, where they were told to do stuff, and if they had done stuff, then, you know, it could further their careers, etc. Just a lot of grooming and abuse, I believe, not only with these orgies. Multiple men having orgies, I really don't care about, to be honest with you, because it happens regardless. But I think the fact that people are being told, take part in this to further your career, taking advantage of them, grooming them, and then discarding them and abusing them, these are the issues that we need to discuss and talk about. Now, one thing I've realized is that when it comes to anything in relation to Hollywood, these parties, there's a lot of sex involved. Why isn't it anything else? Why does it have to be related to intercourse? And well, the real answer for this is that with sex comes a lot of control. Control. That is the root of the issue. The sex is just the passage. Control is the root of the issue, and that is what these men want. They want to humiliate you, make you partake in these rituals and trials, and say that you have to do X, Y, Z because I have the power to expedite your career and you're so close to get it. This is what I want you to do. And by you submitting to what these men want you to do, you are therefore being controlled. It is an ego power trip. And a lot of this can be quite ritualistic, a lot of this can include a lot of devilish energy, but the reason why sex is used is because it's a passage to get to control. And even some of these men, I believe Jago Wright said that she saw somebody giving head to Diddy a while ago, that, you know, he was just doing that because Diddy asked him to. just for mere fun, for the fact that he can control him. That is it. A lot of these men get a kick out of this stuff, and this is why, you know, he's come forth. Now, I am not mad at the fact that Lecrae has said this. A lot of people are torn on it, but I'm glad that he's come out with his own story, outing himself, basically exposing himself, getting to the story before anybody else does, and basically putting himself out on Front Street. And that he was at these places. Why is a Christian rapper even in these scenarios? I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me as to why he's even at these parties. What curiosity did he have? Who led him there? Who does he know? You know, the people he's seen there now. Like, who is it? Who, as a Christian rapper, why are you in these places? But at the same time, everybody makes mistakes, everybody learns, everybody can grow. So I get what he was trying to say. Napoleon has also come forth via the Art of Dialogue to also say that P. Diddy is a snake. He's broken his silence, and he said that he's an absolute snake.
You don't really care too much for him because it's similar to the people that murdered my mother and father. They paid money. They were scary to confront my parents head up. So they paid somebody, and he's that type of individual. He's a snake, you know what I mean? So I'm not even going to go into details. That did one of the biggest hits of Biggie's career. And he told me when he sent the beat to Puffy, he just stole it from him. So just from the amount, how you doing business, you cannot do business that way and expect for you to continue to be successful, because eventually it will come back.
He's a very sneaky person, and that he had a deep hatred for Tupac, basically confirming a lot that we already know about this man. But nothing's being done. Nothing's being done to Diddy. He's still sitting there like a duck in his home in Miami doing whatever the hell he wants to do. Nothing's being done. These stories are coming from so many different people, yet they're so similar. It's absolutely insane, yet nothing has been done. I'm waiting for this documentary, or Surviving P. Diddy documentary, that 50 Cent was making. He announced a month and a half ago, mid-November, late November, that he was going to make this documentary. Of course, it can take a while, but that is what I'm waiting to see. But this is basically what we're already seeing. Multiple people coming out, speaking up against Diddy, and it is very interesting indeed, but nothing is happening to this man, and I feel like people are growing impatient. They want a consequence. I don't think Diddy is going to jail. I don't think that is going to happen. As for right now, I just don't see it. But for these rappers to come out and expose these shocking Hollywood parties that Diddy was partaking in, why was there a lot of ritual sex related stuff? Because he wanted control. That's what he craves. And therefore, he also isn't the first person to say that. There's been multiple people raw dogging each other, effing each other in rooms, doing orgies. I believe another comedian also saw that as well in some random place, and he was quite spooked by it, because what are these men doing? Because they're claiming to be one thing publicly, but doing all of this. My issue isn't the orgies and the fact that these men are doing it. My issue is that people use sex as a form of control, and that there's underlining forms of grooming, which is a form of abuse that is partaken, let alone trafficking, etc. That is the issue that I have here. Who cares about the orgies? Orgies happen at loads of parties, unfortunately. It's very common, whether you like it or you don't like it. Like, that is a reality, and if you don't know that, well, now you do. And you know, people do like stuff like that. They just do, guys. But it's the control, the ritual, devilish stuff that I find to be interesting. Make of this what you will. Yet again, guys, another P. Diddy video of people exposing him, but yet nothing is happening to this damn man. But we're gonna stay on his neck. Do you understand? I know the momentum for this man has died massively. Everybody has moved on, and people are going to do so. We're all humans. The story has been laid out for us to see back in November and December. But this man still is being spoken about. This is all new information that I'm presenting to you right now, that people have spoken out in the past 48 hours. So there is still news ongoing about him that is fresh. We need to stay on it and give these updates. Everybody does on this man, because pressure still needs to be applied, because he wants to be forgotten so that he can make a sneaky comeback, and we ain't gonna do that over here. Make of this what you will. Subscribe to the channel, click that button, guys. It is daily and consistent content, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.